The IKEA Business Network is now open for small businesses and entrepreneurs. Join for free today to get access to interior design services to help you make the most of your workspace, employee well-being benefits to help you and your people grow, and amazing discounts on travel, insurance, and IKEA purchases, deliveries, and more. Take your small business to the next level when you sign up for the IKEA Business Network for free today by searching IKEA Business Network.
This is Optimal Finance Daily, episode 2791, 20 Smart Tips to Pay Off Your Mortgage Faster, Part 1, by Andy Hill of MarriageKidsAndMoney.com. And I'm your host and personal finance enthusiast, Diana Merriam. I have a bit of a longer post today, so what I'll do is split the article up, reading the first part today and finishing it up tomorrow. So with that, let's dive right into Part 1 and start optimizing your life. 20 Smart Tips to Pay Off Your Mortgage Faster, Part 1, by Andy Hill of MarriageKidsAndMoney.com. Do you want to own your home outright? Is it a goal of yours to never make a mortgage payment ever again? For most of us, being mortgage-free seems like the stuff dreams are made of. However, it is possible. Thanks to these top mortgage payoff tips, it's not only possible, but you may be able to pay off your mortgage faster than you ever imagined. To learn more about how you can shave decades off your mortgage debt, I sat down with Deacon Hayes from Well Kept Wallet. He shares what motivated him to become mortgage-free in 5 years and some of the strategies he used. After learning what worked for him and his family, explore more of our tactical mortgage payoff tips to see what might be the best next step for you. Your mortgage-free journey starts today. Find the motivation to pay off your mortgage faster. For Deacon Hayes and his family, financial independence isn't a dream, it's their reality. But they weren't always at the pinnacle of their money game. In fact, at the start of their journey, Deacon and his wife faced $52,000 of consumer debt. Their debt consisted of credit card debt, plus car loans and student loans. Initially, they saw it as how they lived their lives. In fact, Deacon called it normal living debt. However, when the couple married and combined their finances, they were determined to create new habits. In an effort to carve out new ways to live life with money, they paid off their debt in 18 months. Afterward, they started thinking about growing their family. They realized that for them, that meant they wanted to buy a home. Once they became homeowners, they ended up with a mortgage of about $160,000. Their goal was to pay off their mortgage faster than the length of their loan. How Deacon paid off his mortgage faster, 25 years faster. Deacon and his wife got creative. Initially, they were a dual income household, so that gave them more leverage. Plus, Deacon found himself saying yes to side hustles. With a friend in the food conference industry, Deacon had the opportunity to man a conference booth on occasion throughout the year that put a few extra $1,000s in his pocket. He also grew his business on the side. Altogether, this extra work allowed Deacon and his wife to become mortgage-free in 5 years. Deacon is quick to point out that not everyone is in a position to pay off a mortgage in 5 years. However, it's possible for virtually everyone to pay off a mortgage early. To do that, Deacon says that couples should take a hard look at each line item in the budget. In addition to reducing expenses, explore other ways to earn income. Deacon says when you commit to living with less debt, it's a mindset shift. If you're ready to commit to less debt and less stress, check out these additional tips to pay off your mortgage early. 20 tips to pay off your mortgage faster. If you want to pay off your mortgage early, there are a myriad of tools to help you chip away at it. The most important thing to note is that by becoming debt-free other than your mortgage, money can flow more freely through your accounts. That means money isn't being siphoned away by other debt. That's why many people, including Deacon, tackle other debt first. Once you're ready to eliminate your mortgage, try out these mortgage payoff tips. Number 1, explore side hustles. Side hustles are ubiquitous in personal finance these days, but they don't have to be all-consuming. As Deacon points out, it's entirely possible to have a seasonal or even one-time side hustle. What's important is making sure that the extra income you generate gets set aside for your mortgage and taxes. Number 2, add overtime. Side hustles aren't the only way to earn extra income. If you want to grow your earnings but aren't sure where to start with a side hustle, you might actually turn your attention to your main job. Some people actually pick up overtime hours or work unusual schedules. It's a temporary sacrifice that affords a lot of freedom in the long run. Number 3, increase your main income. There's nothing wrong with looking into gig work or entrepreneurship to supplement your income. However, many people are often overlooking an obvious way to add more income. Grow your salary. Sometimes it makes sense to pursue additional certifications or other credentials. Other times, it might mean sitting down with management for a performance review or negotiating a raise. This is also why job hopping has become so popular with millennials. Some of them saw an increase of 5 or even 10% of their salary just for switching companies while still doing the same job. Number 4, declutter. Clutter is a distraction. It can also keep you from truly enjoying your home. Taking time to declutter your house can make living in it much more enjoyable. It can also help you own your home outright much sooner. You can list items on eBay or Poshmark, or you can try local markets through Facebook Marketplace or OfferUp. Whatever you earn from your decluttering efforts, put towards your mortgage. Number 5, adopt minimalist practices. For some people, like Jill Sirianni, tiny living spaces can fast-track your debt payoff. But if tiny homes, motorhomes, trailers, and even reconfigured buses aren't your style, you can still live a more minimalist life. Buy only as much home as you truly need, and then be thoughtful about what you put in it. These are both powerful ways to trim expenses, allowing you to put more money towards your mortgage. Number 6, apply your tax refund. The idea of a tax refund is hotly debated. Some people dislike them, saying it's an interest-free loan to the government. Other people appreciate not having to come to terms with possibly owing money at tax time. No matter where you land on the idea of tax refunds, should you find yourself with one, putting it towards your mortgage could shave off a significant amount of your overall principal. This works for other unexpected windfalls as well. Number 7, start an online business. Deacon used this strategy successfully to pay off mortgages early on multiple properties. While you can't expect to set up a profitable business overnight, you can be strategic with your business income once you start to see a profit. In addition to reinvesting money into your business, having a goal like paying down your mortgage early with the profits you generate can keep you motivated. Number 8, negotiate recurring bills. Cutting cable is one of the first pieces of advice anyone gives, but you can only eliminate so many bills. That's where negotiation comes in. There's a good chance that when you first set up your internet, you snagged a promotional rate. Even if you didn't, they may have one for new customers now. Picking up the phone or clicking over to an online chat to inquire about a better rate can land extra money in your pocket on a monthly basis. After you inquire about your Wi-Fi, you can tackle other bills like car insurance for added savings. Number 9, manage money better with a budget. Setting up a budget and tracking your expenses have powerful impacts on your money. Like it or not, many of us have small leaks in our bank accounts and wallets that go unnoticed. Keeping an eye on where your money goes often helps people rein in their impulse spending. As you get better about following a budget, you might very well notice extra money at the end of each month. If you find yourself with extra money thanks to your new budget habit, put it towards your mortgage. Number 10, save on your phone bill. For a long time, we paid too much for cell phones. Then we made the switch to a low-cost carrier. For us, this was the right call. We saved a ton and didn't sacrifice any service in our area. It's been a big win for our family. Number 11, hear that on tomorrow's episode. You just listened to part 1 of the post titled 20 Smart Tips to Pay Off Your Mortgage Faster by Andy Hill of marriagekidsandmoney.com, and I'll be right back with my commentary. Have you been frustrated with personal finance apps that are cluttered with ads, difficult to use, or rarely updated? So is Monarch. They built a new kind of personal finance app that's intuitive and powerful, ad-free, and constantly improving based on customer feedback. Maybe you're saving for a down payment, a wedding, a dream vacation, your kid's college. I found that Monarch makes it so easy to help you reach your financial goals, whatever they are. I definitely wouldn't be able to allocate my finances or plan as clearly without help from Monarch. In fact, Monarch is the top-rated all-in-one personal finance app. It gives you a comprehensive view of all of your accounts, investments, transactions, and more. Create custom budgets, set goals, and collaborate with your partner. And now get an extended 30-day free trial when you go to monarchmoney.com/OFD. After trying out Monarch for myself, I understand why it's the top-rated personal finance app. And right now, get an extended 30-day free trial when you go to monarchmoney.com/OFD. That's monarchmoney.com/OFD for your extended 30-day free trial.
The IKEA Business Network is now open for small businesses and entrepreneurs. Join for free today to get access to interior design services to help you make the most of your workspace, employee well-being benefits to help you and your people grow, and amazing discounts on travel, insurance, and IKEA purchases, deliveries, and more. Take your small business to the next level when you sign up for the IKEA Business Network for free today by searching IKEA Business Network.
Housing is most people's largest expense, so it makes sense to want to be mortgage-free. Another thing to consider for faster payoff is house hacking, and I've seen it done in a lot of different ways. When I first bought my house, I had a roommate who covered 90% of my mortgage while still paying well below market rate for rent. It worked out this way because I bought a house well below my means with a mortgage payment of only $600 per month. So it was really a win-win for both of us. In addition to helping on the mortgage, I also had someone to help with my dog when I traveled. Along that same vein, I have a friend with 2 spare bedrooms in her house, and she rents these out fully furnished to travel nurses. What's nice about this is that it's a temporary arrangement. Living with a stranger can be risky from a quality of life perspective because it's impossible to know before getting into it if you're really going to get along. But with a 3-month time frame, even if you're not a fan of your new roommate, you can likely tolerate it for such a short period of time. House hacking is a great way to get this asset working harder for you. But we're only halfway through the article now, so be sure to come back tomorrow where we'll finish up this post and where your optimal life awaits.